if you were to go back to when you were in either high school or college and you're having a conversation with your 20-year-old self, what's the best piece of advice that you would tell your younger self?
Well, it depends on a couple of things. First of all, it would be the direction you're going in. Like for me, I went in the military, and so I spent a lot of years in the military flying in helicopters and air rescue swimmer. I would not change that for the world. But if I were to change it, then I would have stayed in college and then gone in that way.
That's amazing.
So that would be my advice.
Absolutely.
So pick a path and stick to it.
Okay. Our dad actually, he flew Black Ops. He was in the Army. He was a West Point grad, and he had a really nice career in the Army. But I guess I'll ask you, what was the greatest lesson that you learned throughout your career in the military?
Work hard and never stop working. Never stop moving forward. Take all the advantages you can, all the schooling that you can, all the background that you can, and enjoy things and take chances.
I love that. What has been the importance of taking risks for you throughout your career?
Being able to do what I'm doing. Being able to retire now here all these years later and comfortable pensions and medical and dental and benefits. So, but you always have to keep that in mind as you move forward. You can't just stop and just be happy where you're at, but you got to keep moving forward, but take advantage of what's out there for you to do.
And what did you end up going into a different industry after the military?
Oh yeah, I spent 13 years on active duty, got hurt as a swimmer, went back to college, got a bachelor's degree, then a master's degree, and then I worked for 25 years for the state of Minnesota as a corrections agent, and then as a case manager, and then as a program director.
That's amazing.
So it was 28, because I went in the reserves, so it was 13 active, 15 reserves, and it was 25 state of Minnesota.
Wow.
And
I guess
the degrees. So, I mean, there you go. It's the college and the education moving forward.
Yeah, that's amazing. I guess I'll ask you, for someone who's younger, coming out of school, they're in their career, how can someone really start their path to becoming financially free in today's world?
Well, first of all, check out gold and silver. Start with, because you can get silver really cheap. And then also look at up and coming industries, and then also the ones that are still really important. But I guess my other thing would be is go into a career that's got some future opportunities as far as pensions and benefits and things like that.
And so you brought up gold and silver. For people that may not know, why are everybody's talking about gold and silver and like how they're appreciating? Why are they appreciating, and why would you recommend gold and silver as an investment?
I wouldn't recommend gold so much because it's too expensive unless you have a lot of money to invest. But you can get gold all the way down to a gram from different companies, but silver is usually pretty much a given as far as it's not going to probably increase a whole lot, but it'll increase some over the years, but you can get it for whatever it's going for an ounce plus benchmark.
Do you know why it is appreciated?
Well, because precious metals are the things that are in all the electronics. Wow. There's all these, what they call, the precious metals, and then what's it called, metals that are really hard to find. They all go into these things. So, and as a matter of fact, when they recycle now, there's recyclers that'll pull all the computers and TVs and all that stuff apart. They'll take all those bits and pieces.
Absolutely.
Rare minerals.
And one or two last questions for you, but what was the best financial decision that you ever made throughout your career? Yeah.
Work, study, school, move forward. Never give up, keep moving forward, find opportunities and take advantage of them. And then take chances when you're younger, because as you get older, you get less and less. And as you get older, you get less and less opportunities. You guys are really young, but I can guarantee you there is a promotional glass ceiling to most companies at between 45 and 50. And after 50, it costs them more to keep you than not. So you need to have something cemented so they can't just have you move on.